Evan Rand here playing Farming Simulator 22 on Genesee County, New York. Looking out over our cornfield we finished up here since last episode. So this field is finished. However, everyone, if you remember the sunflower fields we've been talking about here the last couple episodes, the contract for this field, unfortunately, is not finished. I'm not entirely sure why that is. I really don't know. My best guess is it has something to do with this here. I don't know if you folks can see this here. But you see we got the corn stalks here, and then we got no corn stalks here. That header we're using has stalk stompers on it. I don't know if it's the stalk stompers' fault or what it is, Evan, but something is removing the stalks here. And I think it's actually giving us a mulched state here, if I remember correctly. At least that's what it looked like on the sunflower fields. So if we go check this out here, everyone. Let's see, that is... Where's our right? Oh, 25, yeah. Going to the right field would help, Evan. So yeah, you can see there's a certain part of the fields here. It's showing as nothing there, right? But not a lot of it, not very much, just a little bit. So I don't know if it's that part or if we go over one more of one. Oh, it's not going to show it here either. Let's turn off that. Maybe that'll help. There we go. Now we can see it, Evan. Now you can see the mulching. So I'm guessing maybe the mulching's more at fault here, but I don't exactly know, Evan, because, you know, again, for those of you familiar with the contracts here, you don't have to have 100% of the field like harvested or finished, right, Evan? Now, of course, when it comes to harvest, Evan, it is to your benefit to like finish 100% of the field because you get to sell the profits. But in this case, Evan, yeah, it's not letting us finish this contract. And like I said, I'm guessing it's because of this right here. That's my guess. I don't know. So anyway, we're going to hopefully fix that here this episode. Between episodes, and you folks maybe have mentioned in the comments here too, because I was looking at it here last episode. I didn't quite figure it out. But between episodes, I figured it out here. And if we go to our contracts here, you can actually see I've got one finished here already. This is field 1. This is the one we were kind of messing around there last episode. This field is completed. And basically what I ended up having to do, Evan, was go to the easy development controls here. And it was this tab, right? And then we had to set our fruit type, and I set it to the harvested status for the field. So that changes the whole field to harvested. And then that completed the contract. So, fortunately, it has nothing to do with delivery, which would explain, everyone, why I could not deliver more sunflowers to the sell point and finish the contract. You know, looking at this, Evan, and I think they're all about the same. Oh, 83% on the corn one here. So that's all the farther we made it on corn is 83%. And then 87% on the sunflower. So the sunflower one's a little bit more complete. Out of curiosity, I wonder if you can, oh, we need to unfold it. Then unfold here a minute. Assuming we can turn it back on here. If I run this across the field, actually, do you even have to run it across or just lower it down? I don't have access. Why do I not have access? It should be the contract yet, right? This contract is not finished. Yeah, field 25. It's still an active contract. I'm not sure why it's saying that. Oh, there it went away. Okay, that was kind of weird. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, behind the tires, I mean, you can see it is definitely removing. I don't know, is that... That is definitely looks like the header. The header is removing that, isn't it? I wonder if you go across this field, I wonder if this will actually lower the percentage that is completed. I'm going to assume it probably does, everyone. Anyway, there's your answer, everyone. Yep, the stalk stompers on there. Now, I don't know if you can remove those or not. I think that's probably, unfortunately, just built into this head. Which, unfortunately, means, at least for contract work here, we might have to get rid of this head. Kind of a too bad, because I've kind of been liking this 24-row behemoth right here. That also is probably worth noting. Now, if we use any of the other heads, for example, like the John Deere 712, which has built-in mulching and stalk stompers as well, that head probably also will be problematic for this. So let's see once here. Yeah, there we go. 618. Actually, 612. That's 712. That's the one I was looking for. 612, I think it's the same way. I have one. They all got the stalk stompers on them if you turn them on. Chopping knives and... yeah, all the stalk stompers there as well, one. So that'll probably be problematic if you use those for contracts. Now, of course, if you're just doing the work yourself, I don't know. I'm not sure why this would be particularly useful because just having mulch, just little narrow sections up and down the field, like what's the point of that? I don't know. But anyway, So let's go fix this momentum. We're going to go to F12 here. We're going to set the field fruit. We're going to go field 1. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll do field 25 here. That's what we want. We want corn. And we want it to be withered. And we want it to be harvested. I think all the rest of this can stay the same. Ground layer, none. Weeds, none. Needs rolling, no. Biofarma, no. Corn. Fertilized lime. Stones, plowed. Yeah, we'll just leave all that where it is, I guess. Hit the check mark here. Oh, that did change the ground texture. But, and look at that. I'm on contract on field 25, 92%. Oh, and there we go. Contract on field 25 is finished. So that was our entire problem. And I think the fact that it's mulching the field, which, come on, really, Giants? Really? Apparently, Giants is incapable of thinking farther than the ends of their eyebrows. So, anyway, I'd say no of them, but that's way too far for them. Okay, anyway, we can complete that contract here now. So if we go to our contracts, field 1, finished. We'll collect the money for that one. Field 25, finished. Collect the money for that one. And then we have one more here. Yeah, field 47. We need to do that one. So 47, let's go do the same thing. Set fruit. And we need to go to 47 here for this one. We need to set that one to sunflowers too, by the way. Please wait while I click this up here a few times. And then that needs to be sunflowers. Okay, apparently I should have kept on going. And we're going to set that to harvested. All the rest of the stuff we'll just leave where it's at here, I guess. I hate having to do this because I don't want to mess up fields, but I don't know what else you're supposed to do, right? So field 47, sunflowers harvested, check. And if we get out, watch up in the top right corner, we should see a message here, 96%, and boom, finished. Takes a second for the field update, so that's probably what's going on there. And then that contract is finished as well. Yeah, so that is kind of annoying. Like I said, I'm not sure what to do about that. That's kind of too bad because we got ourselves a really nice harvesting setup here. But apparently that really nice harvesting setup is also going to be going to cause us problems here. I don't think I can turn. Yeah, no, there's no option to like turn that off or nothing. Now I suppose I could get into the mod and do some editing and then I could turn it off, but that sounds like way too much work. Also, it did. Well, that's too bad. It removed the stones and it removed the plowing. Yeah, that's kind of too bad because I was hoping for a nice plowing. Now, I guess I could go back here and change this. So, can you go back to this here? Field 25, harvested, plowed. Oh, we got plowed set to no. Oh, you know what it might be, Evan? Well, no, I don't know. That's actually a good point. I'm not sure what that would be. I was thinking maybe when I reset the field, I'm going to turn the plowing off. But it could be when I finish the contract, it turned it off. Although all three of these fields are suspiciously the same. So no stones, no plowing, no nothing on them. We'll look back in here, just try that one more time. Where's the corn? There it is. Oh, there we go. Okay. Says it needs to be plowed now. Could have been just when we finished the contract, I suppose, Evan, that did that. I don't know. Well, that being said, Evan, I think we're done with this here for now. I don't think we have anything else to harvest with this particular combine here at the moment. And like I was saying, Evan, I guess we're going to have to change heads or something here. I'm not sure. Park this up here for the moment. And then we're going to head down to the cotton harvest we took here last episode. And we're going to get that started. That's over on field 57 over here. Wow, that is quite the field. So get you out of the way. I guess you're off the road. That's fine. Okay, we just leave him there. Let's grab our harvest here. The John Deere. Let's see what's here. CS. Oh, CP 690. CP 690. John Deere CP 690. This is the round bale version here, of course. I don't know if John Deere actually does like a square one, do they? Not sure. I'm not particularly familiar or up with all the cotton harvesting equipment as far as that goes. I wouldn't. Obviously, up here in Michigan, yeah, we don't do a whole lot of cotton harvest, right? Oh, this is only a little 6-row head, huh? Oh boy, okay. I think the case one is 8, isn't it? And of course, I say square when they don't really. I think they call it more of a module, right? Whereas this is a round bale, essentially. A really big round bale, I might add. But anyone want to place any bets on how long it'll take me to get all the way around this field? What do you folks think? Think I can make it all the way around this field here before this episode runs out? We'll find out, everyone. It might take a few minutes here. Oh, and out of curiosity, while we're harvesting, any other good contracts? That's a solid nope. That's another cotton one. That's not so bad. We might do that one. I want field. What field is this? Field 13. Let's borrow items for that, because why not? Nice, easy contracts there. Good thing we checked that one, because there actually was a contract we could take. Go back and look at the moment what the rest of them have on them. Oh, the trees are a little close down here. I've actually noticed that a couple of fields here so far when I've had to remove trees on. And it looks like when the mod author did it, he placed the trees in a straight line. And when I say straight, I'm talking like straight north and south, or east and west, either way, right? But he placed them straight with the north, south, east, west. And of course, for those of you who are familiar with this map here, this entire map is rotated ever so slightly, you know, a couple of degrees, 1, 2, 3 degrees, something like that. So eventually, if you plant a straight line of trees, a line of trees that is running straight due north or south, and if you plant them a little too close to the field, it's either going to get further and further away, or if you plant them on the wrong side, it's going to get closer and closer to the field. And that's definitely happened here in a couple of spots. Or even, another good example, if you go look at field 1 down here, the field 1 where it's, okay, it's, there's a fair amount of distance here between the edge of the field and the edge of the map. But by the time you get down to this end of one, now you're past the map boundary, and you're outside the map, and you can't actually harvest a little portion of that field there due to that. So that's a little bit annoying. Although not as annoying as the header that is adding a mulch state, which is messing up your contract status, right? That's even more annoying. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any good straight edges on this field, is there? Oh, wow. Yeah, that'll be fun. Oh, well. Anyway, let's head over to the comment section and see what you folks had to say here for last episode. Oh, okay. Just an autosave. I was thinking maybe we were full there, but nope. Just an autosave happening. And a reminder, too, here, by the way, if you're not already subscribed, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Always very much appreciated. And, of course, if you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up there as well. Also very much appreciated. And then, like I was saying, let's head over to the comment section here. Norton was saying power shift wasn't in the articulated tractors until the 20 series. Power shift was a long time before, but not in high horsepower tractors. Like the 92, 9400 series tractors, as far as I recall. That could make sense there, Norton. Yep. So, yeah, more than likely, it was probably out with the 20 series. And when we say 20 series, we're talking like 4020, 4420, 4620. Those guys of tractors. Just think, there was a 4620, I think, right? think there was. 'Cause I know, like, I don't believe there was a 48 20. 48, I think that started with the 40 series, right? Or was that the third? I think it was the 40 series. So, like, there's a 48 40. Yeah, just trying to remember all the different tractors back then. Yeah, there's a lot of different ones, and some started a certain number, ended a certain number. Others started another one, ended another one. If you know what I mean, it's yeah. And then of course you end up all the way the like 4960. I believe was like kind of the last tractor of that era, right? Well, let's see. How many times have we made it around the field here so far? But how many times? That is the question. Or not how many times. How far around, I should say. If I rephrase that question. How far around the field have we made it here? Oh, let's see once here. What's the verdict? We're actually making some pretty good progress here, I guess. Real quick, everyone, let's go check out our contracts here again, too. See what we got. That's, yeah, just not worth it. Little $5,000 cotton harvesting contract. We'll probably pass on that one, too. We've got kind of two larger ones to do here at the moment. Speaking of that, I should probably get that equipment headed over to the next field there. I suppose that one we could, like, bring both harvesters over to this field, harvest this field, then bring both harvesters over to the next field, but to be honest, that doesn't really make a difference. One harvester on each field, it's going to be about the same, right? Well, maybe we get down to this edge here, and then maybe we should stop here a minute. We'll get the equipment we need headed over to the next field. Oh, what do you folks think? We're about halfway around the field here, maybe? Oh, I don't know. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Just my guess of it, but I bet you, folks, it takes all episode here just to get around. It might even take longer than that, but I don't know. We'll see once here. It is going to take a while to get all the way around the outside. Just one pass. I'm just like one pass here, which is, yeah, looks like 6 rows at a time here. It is going to take a while. We'll probably be throwing this on course play here at some point. Nice thing about this, Evan, throwing this on course play, we don't have to worry about like any sort of unloading or anything like that. This should be a pretty simple job here for course play. We just set it up, tell them to go, or her to go, I guess, whatever. Tell it to go, and it should handle the job here quite nicely. We don't have to worry about trucks unloading, and we are like halfway across the map here at this point, right? Speaking of which, I don't remember where do we got to sell cotton here again? I should probably look at that. Like I said, we'll get down to this corner, and then we'll head out to the shop there a minute and get the rest of our equipment headed out to the next field, which hopefully we have a auto drive route to. Speaking of auto drive routes, by the way, it's been, I think, a couple of episodes since I've had to record one, hasn't it? Oh boy, do we finally have all the routes we need? I went to all the fields we need. Well, maybe we shouldn't say all the routes. There's probably more routes we will need, Evan, as far as our auto drive is concerned, but at least to the destination fields, it seems like we got most of what we need here, I think, finally, maybe. There are, of course, a whole bunch of the smaller fields, Evan, I haven't bothered going to. It's just like, why? Yeah, if it's under, I think, what did I say, 10,000? I think that's kind of been my rule, Evan. If it's under $10,000, I've just kind of been like, nah, I'm not really interested in a contract that small. Again, Evan, this is a 4X map. So by the time you drive out there, get the contract going, it's like, just, not worth it. Hello, edge of the map. Hello, underside of map. Anyone else like to look under the maps? Anything under there? Nope, doesn't look like it. Ooh, who remembers, I don't know if I've seen this here in Farming Simulator 22 so much of it, but back in Farming Simulator 19 maps, and even previous versions of Farming Simulator, you go look under the map, and map authors used to like to hide all kinds of stuff under the map. I don't know that I've seen that here so much in Farming Simulator 22. I don't know if map authors are just doing a better job, or maybe Giants has some stuff that prevents that. But anyway, yeah, haven't seen a whole lot of that happening here in Farming Simulator 22 so far. Always used to be fun. I mean, you go look under the map, or sometimes you could even like fly under the map. You know, use some of the development controls, having to like fly around, and you could fly off the edge and look down and see what's going on, or kind of glitch your way through the map, right? You can get under the map and take a look and see what all the stuff the map author maybe stuffed under the map, right? But yeah, I haven't seen that a whole lot here in Farming Simulator 22, which is probably a good thing, to be honest, Evan. Stuffing stuff under the map never seemed like a real great idea, if you ask me, but out of curiosity, how well do these rows line up? Not bad, actually. Not half bad. If I can drive, anyway. We actually appear to be harvesting the 7th row here somehow. Magic, Evan. Magic. I'm telling you, folks. Works great, doesn't it? Amazing how that works. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot. Too busy talking. Come on, you folks are supposed to yell at me. We were supposed to stop there and go get the other harvester headed down to the next field here. So let's go get that done here a minute. Same tractor, if I'm not mistaken. And the same loader for loading bales. Cotton brown bales, that is. I don't think I've ever used this particular one before, so I'm going to have to figure out how this one gets used. I'm not entirely sure, actually. Interestingly enough, this one was also stuck in the ground. I don't know if that's a fault of the map, or this is a Giants piece of equipment. Giants made it, everyone. It's not a modded piece here, so a little bit odd. I think Giants would maybe have their stuff working a little bit better. Okay, never mind. I'm not sure what I was saying. I mean, just ignore that part. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What field are we going to here? We are going to field 13. Field 13. Do we have that on the list? Oh, we do. It's always fun. You go to the list, Evan, and bam, we can just go right to that field. I think we're pretty much to that point here, maybe at this point, everyone. There's maybe a field here and there we haven't been to yet. But for the most part, we've been to a lot of the fields. At least anything of any significance, anyway. Even some of the smaller ones we've been to. There's definitely a few small ones we have not been to yet, though. That's correct. Definitely, I confirm that one. And I'm pretty sure we have been to field 16, for those you're wondering. Yep, there is a waypoint. If there's a waypoint on the field, that one, you can pretty much guarantee we've been there. Even like field 15 down there, been there. Trying to look. We have been to 9. I mean, I see 9 is missing. But that was just because I forgot to create one for that field. I don't think we've been to 12 yet. We've been to 2, 4, 5, 7. Ooh, 7. I don't see one for 17. I'm not sure if we've been there or not. I don't remember. 53, 52, 51. Ooh, you know what? I don't think we've been to 51. That is a good size field, that one. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think we've been to that field. Let's see, there it is. Got a pretty good list growing there at this point. Okay, back to the field we're harvesting. There we go. We might be about halfway around here at this point, everyone. This field has this little annoying extension right out here. Kind of juts out a little bit, then comes back in. Makes it feel a little more realistic that way, I suppose. You know, one thing that might help with this map, too, is maybe actually some vegetation along the side, right? I'd have to say, I'm thinking about that, though. I think that's probably a common thing you see missing on a lot of 4X maps. A lot of times you don't see the vegetation. And, of course, when I'm saying vegetation, I'm not talking about the trees. I'm talking like the little grass and flowers, the weeds, and all that good stuff, right? I see a lot of 4X maps that are missing that. I don't know if that's just because the map authors don't put that in, or because you put that in and then a 4X map. I mean, sometimes it's a bit of a struggle to run 4X maps, right? Which this one I think is running. Let's see what's here. Yeah, we're running solid 60 here at the moment. So we're good at the moment. Ooh, do I have this turned on? Turned on automatic drop. I think it's off, so I got to turn that on, right? There we go. Yeah, turn on the automatic drops. It automatically drops it when it's done. I'm not sure why you'd want it. Well, I suppose if like in just the wrong spot, I mean, you don't want to drop it there. Yeah, maybe I suppose. But for the most part, let's just automatically drop the bale. We'll go retrieve it from wherever it is. For the most part, this map is flat, so we shouldn't have to worry about it too much. Oh yeah, there's some vegetation or weed. That's probably actually weeds. Probably a little section of weeds there. T195 has reached field 13. Looking at the contracts, it looks like this is about all we have for contracts here at the moment. We're into the month of November, so that's probably why. One outside of maybe some field work or plowing, not a whole lot of contracts going on, unfortunately. Which, again, if you ask me, is kind of a shame, Evan. Seems like Giants could really add a lot of contracts here if they really wanted to. Stone picking, mulching, rolling, seedbed prep. The list goes on quite a bit here, Evan, as to what Giants could probably add as far as contracts go. Now, I haven't seen any baling contracts on this map either. I know back when we started the series, we had some requests to do some baling contracts. There haven't been any. That's maybe because there's not much in the way of grass fields. I don't know if there's any grass fields on this map, so that's probably why there's no baling contracts. Because that is something that does exist, by the way. Baling contracts is a thing. Just I have not seen them on this map, and like I said, that's probably because. Go back to our crops here. Actually, let's turn on grass here a minute. Which, yeah, if you notice when we turn on grass, like none of the map turns green. Oh, they're actually, I say none of it turns green. There is some green that shows up there on the road. That's interesting. Plus some green that shows up around the cow pen area. That's a little bit weird. But yeah, there's not much green that shows up anywhere else. And actually, turn that off. I don't think there's any grass fields, is there? Nope. There's not a single grass field from the looks of it. It looks like it's all alfalfa. Well, that's maybe something I should keep an eye on here. Oh, there's another. Oh, no. Okay. Field, we have been to field 22. I was going to say another big field we haven't been to, but nope, I found it. I wonder if the NPCs are switching out the alfalfa crop or they stay on alfalfa. I'm not sure how that works. Apparently no contracts for alfalfa, though. Oh, boy, and I just looked at the time, everyone. Oh, you folks see the time on this video? We're already 27 minutes into the video, everyone. Yes, you've already wasted 27 minutes of your life. Anyway. And, yeah, we still have not made it all the way around the outside edge of this field. Now, mind you, we did take a quick break there and have the other equipment we just rented out head to the field. But still, we've got a little ways to go here yet, Evan, before we make it all the way around. And then, Evan, just one time around. I think what I'm going to do, once we get around here, I'm probably going to generate a course play course. And I'm going to see what the time is, because I'm really curious. I don't know about you folks. I'm really, really curious to see what the time to finish this field would be. And, of course, keep in mind with that time, it's probably, again, going to be just a little bit longer because it's not going to account for the time it takes to unload the bale every so often. Now, mind you, don't have to unload very often, but still, you do have to unload a bale every so often, so there's going to be a few seconds delay there. Autosave is complete. Oh, I gotta say, for those who don't have the autosave mod, you should go out and get it. Of course, Evan, if you're playing on a console, unfortunately, that mod is not an option. But if you're playing on the PC, everyone, that is like a single must-have mod. In fact, Evan, I might even have to go as far as saying maybe that's one of my favorite mods, autosave, because, if something goes wrong, Evan, and let's face it, if you're playing with mods, at some point, Evan, something is probably going to go wrong, and Giants autosave feature is, yeah, well, you folks know my thoughts on the Giants autosave feature. It's a giant pile of steam, and you know what. But unfortunately, we actually have to have a mod that actually corrects and fixes Giant's steaming pile of you-know-what. But if we have to pick a favorite mod, though, and as far as a mod that actually like adds features maybe you play with, because you know, again, autosave, that's you don't really play with that. It's just it does something, right? It's something very important, if you ask me, but it's not something you really play with. So it's not something you can use. So my favorite mod one, you folks can probably guess it. I've said many times before, I'm probably going to have to go back to the GPS mod one. As I said before, I rather enjoy playing the farming simulator, and using GPS really makes a big difference, at least in my opinion. So if you're not playing with GPS, what are you waiting for? Go get the GPS mod. Unless, of course, you're on the console, then I'm sorry, everyone. No GPS for the console. Why it's not built in the game, I don't know, but unfortunately it is not. So anyway, looking at the time here, it is time to wrap it up here for this episode. Unfortunately, we have not made it all the way around the field yet. We've got a little ways to go here yet. I'll bet you we got another solid 5 minutes yet, at least, Evan. So, yeah, we're going to wrap it up. Again, Evan, thanks for watching. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, everyone.